Yeah, I think that for an athlete going to Hayward Field, it's like the mecca of track and field in the country and really the world.
It's my first time to be at Hayward. It's the brand new stadium. I never got a chance to race at the old stadium, so it's also probably the biggest stadium I've ever been in, so I'm just going to go out there and just enjoy it and try to soak it up, and maybe that adrenaline brings out something extra in me on the day. So
it's been a tremendous year for Fearghal, in definitely a step up from a guy who was already kind of a borderline national runner.
Probably more difficult to get to this nationals because it's only 24 guys that get out to this race versus like 200 at cross country.
The last couple years, the fields at the NCAA championships have been dramatically faster than they have been in the history of the event. So to qualify is it's a huge achievement. To say specifically what we want Fearghal to do, obviously I want him to run his best race of the year and to be competitive. I think on his best day, Fearghal can run with the lead pack.
I've been rewatching my previous two 10,000s on video, just looking at the mistakes I made, because for the most part I'm racing against the same guys, so I think if I can correct some of the mistakes I've been making, I can put myself in the mix at the top. So it's just about kind of studying the racing as much as possible. We do all our hard training back in February and March, and now it's just about kind of winding down the volume and just going in as fresh as possible.
The issue with the 10K is it just takes so much out of you, and so you don't want to run it very often. So it is kind of a little bit of a tricky thing. You want him to be ready for that race, but you don't want him to be kind of spent by the time he gets to the NCAA championship. So the training is focused on the 10K, and then the racing is, it bounces around between 1,500 and 5K.
You just want to kind of focus on each race as it comes and just kind of almost pretend like it's your last chance to qualify for regionals or nationals, and just run with like urgency, and like you don't want to have to wait around for the end of the season to show up, and just try to be consistent, which I managed to do this year. I didn't really have a bad race all year, but also I think I haven't quite had like an A+ performance, but I think I'm running into better shape.
The goal is to be calm, cool, collected, execute like he has done all year. He's tough, he's a super tough competitor, just to do the things he's done all year, and I think it'll go well for him.